Hey you, so on this video, Queen's Beast Lion 1 ounce gold full tube. I'm going to be displaying my full tube of Queen's Beast gold lions that I've completed and just where I currently intend to go with this, and my views on the upcoming releases from the Queen's Beast and where I think they may be going, how it may affect me as to why I'm going to be making choices that I'm going to be making. Now, getting into this full tube, the tubes normally hold 10. It's going to be the same tubes that you get when you order your standard Britannias or the majority of the Royal Mint's 1 ounce gold coins. I believe some 1 ounce silvers can fit in as well. Opening these tubes, prior to knowing this information, shout out to Dave, I used to rip my nails off just trying to yank these up as they are, or getting something sharp underneath there. But with a lot of these tubes, if you turn it clockwise or even anti-clockwise, you can literally just pull the lid up and you're good to go. You can see the grooves there up there. So you've got 4 grooves, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're literally interlocking in with the top of the lid there. So you can save yourself a lot of pain and, fingernail damage if you just twist. It's literally as easy as that, twist and turn. Like, I know it's real easy to forget, but if you're not into the tubes, then it's nothing you need to worry about. But for me, with these, I've always wanted the tubes. I found them a lot easier. I've ordered a few from the Royal Mint Bullion and they come in the screw type capsules. So I don't know how the Royal Mint Bullion are actually currently shipping out their coins, but I'll get into these. So with these, I never initially set out to complete a full tube. I've had a full tube for quite some time now. And I said they do fit 10 in here, but I have 12. So I've got it filled up to the brim. So as you can see, and I'll show you at the end how it looks when you don't have them filled up. So you can actually get some more coins in there. And I've got the maximum amount, everything I have, and I believe the maximum that they can fit. It's the same situation when I showed the silver tubes of the lions at that time. There is always a gap that they normally fill in with some type of peanuts or styrofoam or bubble wrap, and I don't know why they put 10 in there, maybe because it's an even number or just works out better. But you can squeeze a couple more coins in. Now, these coins are in the condition that they're in already. I'm not going to be sending these in for grading, and they have the scuffs. The Queen's Beast coins are infamous for having scuffs, so I'll go over these coins one at a time. But I treat them the way that they are because they are what they are. These are not going to be getting graded anytime soon. Now, the majority of the times you're finding the issues, as we all know, on the back of the Queen's face, maybe because they've been literally shipped the way I just described, as individuals have said, and they bump up on the cheek side, who knows. But as you can see from the outer ridges on the coin, some of them are a little jagged up and the likes of, but for what they are, I really like these coins. I done a video of the 1/4 ounce full tube once upon a time, and I went for those straight off the bat and got the full tube, as we didn't know what the Royal Mint was doing. I don't even believe they knew what they was doing at the time, and they was going to discontinue the 1/4 ounce line. They had just given it exclusively to the American market, as they do when they do a lot of the 10 ounce coins and stuff, but they ended up keeping it. They done a large survey asking individuals what sizes they would like to see and keep. So in the early days of the Queen's Beast series, as we can see a real big scar there, Scarface, the Roman didn't know what they was doing, and I believe that's where a lot of the opportunities have came for these coins rising up in value. Not to forget that the Queen's Beast series is an unlimited mintage series, but with the way the current prices are appreciating, you wouldn't know that, because you have coins from well-known mints that we all like with a limited mintage, be it 300,000, 500,000, even 50,000 and lower, and they haven't appreciated as well as the Queen's Beast have. So I would say it's easily one of the main series that, I don't know, defies quality control issues and a lot of the issues that individuals would normally turn their heads away from certain coins, and that's going to be an unlimited mintage coin, as you wouldn't think it would do as good as it's doing. You've damn near got mintages that easily surpass the China Mint with their million, but they seem to be commanding a very high premium. Now, once again, just my own thoughts here, but I think on a lot of the first release of the coins, from even the Lion to the Dragon, they didn't know what they was doing. And I say they didn't know what they was doing. I spoke with them and they didn't know what the lineup was going to be. And I remember a conversation with a dealer I was having at the time when I was doing one of my trades, and he was saying the line's doing real well, and they've contacted the Royal Mint to get another batch in, and they had informed him that it was up. They wasn't producing that coin no more. So he was telling me it may be a good thing to get into these coins as they wasn't going to be around no more. And at the time, I didn't really act on it. I would have had a lot more. Not that I don't have enough with the monster box of silver and a whole tube of gold, but they have gone on to increase in price nicely. And I would say the biggest gainers from the first release, or the first few releases, have been the silver BU, which have gone into increase nicely, and then the golds, which I didn't expect. Now, these went up down the overnight. Not to forget that these gold coins can be picked up for pretty much the same as a standard Britannia. So the premiums on them are nowhere near high, but at current, the premiums on the Lion, the gold line, are selling for the most. So I think on Royal Mint bullion, you're looking at about £1,500. So about 1,400. So 1,425. That's around $1,700. Now that's the price for one, but I don't believe you'll get it for less than 1,400. And that's from the Royal Mint bullion, the main manufacturer. Now I done a video around Christmas, picking up the coin for a little under £1,000. So it was somewhere in between, I wouldn't say my video and them running loose, because they did pop up on the site out of nowhere, and that's when I done the video alerting individuals that they was available. And then I did speak with them about the coins, inquiring as to how many they had. They did let me know that it wasn't a large amount, and then boom, which for whatever reasons, either interest peaked or they ran very, very low. They now have the set price. Now they don't seem to be reducing this price or doing any type of deals on this price. I don't think they will. And it's a situation where individuals that want this coin now have to pay the price. And so, I look at these and what I have, and as I've said many times before, for me, I buy these coins I'm paying any of an extra premium for, to flip at some point to help push my gold or silver standard foundation up. And the same situation is going to be with these. I look at them, I didn't know that these golds would do as well as they did. Now, I didn't collect a lot of the other animals. Any ones that I did do, I traded in at some point, and I've just focused on the gold line here. I don't intend to do a complete series with the Queen's Beast. I just want to be able to fully capitalize. Now, personally, I think that's worked best for me. This, I've been able to have the extra 2 on top of the 10, and should it be a trade with a dealer, it'll work out better, as I have a lot of the first and more desirable coin. Whoever you are, it's always looked upon the first as the best, and the likes of the takeoff. So I think I've done well there. Not saying that going for all of them hasn't done or was a bad strategy. In fact, it's very good, because I know with the silver, the Lion is doing the strongest, but then straight after that you have the Griffin. I know they're both selling for a high premium. A bit of a frog in my throat. So those two are very good. Now, when we're talking about silver, I know the Griffin can, with certain dealers, edge a little forward than the Lion. So that only tells me, for something that's an unlimited coin, seeing no more of a limited mintage. There are mintages out there. I know some individuals have done a Freedom of Information Act to the Royal Mint, but I couldn't tell you what they are. But regardless of what they are, the demand for this series has done strong enough where it's not a major factor. But where I am in my thoughts of this is, I do believe the Royal Mint will be releasing a Queen's Beast series number 2. Now, what I think it will do for the first coins, it'll be great for those that intend to keep them. I may keep a portion of my silver coins. I don't know what I'll do with the gold. I may continue now with the gold quarter ounce proof collection that I'm doing. But what I've seen, and if things get any more, rockier, and we don't know where we're going to be as individuals that may want these as their bullion coins, and you see more and more imperfections, you may be at a situation where they may just collect the new series instead of this. Individuals are dragging their feet to pay the extra premiums now for these coins. Many individuals have contacted me on where they can find this coin here at a sensible premium and refusing to pay now. So imagine when we have Queen's Beast Series 2, and then individuals want £1,900, I don't know, $2,300 for these bullion coins that ain't in the best of condition. Now, like I said, for me, they're bullion and they're going to be trading hands. I think they're very strong trading hands. When, hopefully, before the series ends, I want to fully capitalize while the hype is ripe. These are being sold worldwide around the same price. I, of course, have the dealer option to, do a large trade there and see what I can get out of it. Or I can fully maximize and sell these individually. That would be the best hand, and as it's gold, it can work out better as it's not such a large volume of coins I have to do. But time's going to tell on what I'll do with those, but I am definitely going to be trading these in sooner than later, and that's going to be the gameplay with these to increase the weight. So with that in mind, I think the Queen's Beast Series 2 will be out without a shadow of a doubt. It's doing fantastic for them. We still have another lion design within this series here. I don't think it's going to do anything to hurt what we have here. We have the white lion of Mortimer, I believe. Whether the rest will appreciate as strong as these have been appreciating, definitely the Griffin and the Dragon are doing fantastically well. We currently have the Falcon that's doing well. The Queen, the Royal Mint know what they're doing now. So, when it comes to maximizing and fully capitalizing, that's what they're most definitely doing. You can pick them up when they first come out at the best prices, but whether the rest will appreciate as well as these first ones are doing, who knows. But for individuals out there like myself that pick these up to flip them, what are you going to be doing? As I do believe they will have a Queen's Beast Series 2 out. So when I look at the Griffins that I have, the box of silver Griffins, the box of lions, and these 12 coins here, it's going to be a power play that I'll be putting in full effect sooner than later. So we'll get these back in there. As I've stated before, these are what they are. They'll be going out to a dealer at some point, or trades with individuals can be rather time consuming, and I'm not going to be grading these to fully capitalize, so we'll just have to see how that one works out. But this is the full tube of 1 ounce gold Queen's Beast lines that I have that I wanted to show and talk about right here. So it'll be fantastic to find out what you guys, if you have any of these extra, intend to do. Will you be cashing in or cashing out to increase your foundation, gold or silver stack? Are you going to be collecting these and just collecting and collecting and collecting and just having them in your stack? I mean, they are stunning coins, absolutely stunning coins, and for an unlimited mintage, the Royal Mint have got a real hit on their hands. But what I'm thinking is a lot of the earlier ones are where a lot of the opportunities lay. With the later ones, the Royal Mint know what they're doing. They have the full range and full swing, and they know how they're pumping them out. They're not going to get caught short-handed again, as to what I think happened with some of their first releases. Most definitely the Lion and the Griffin. Who knows on the Dragon and the likes of, but we're going to have to wait and see how that plays out. So I've got lots of noises happening in the background, so we're going to shut this one off. So it'd be fantastic to know what you guys think of this tube, and even what your game plan is and where you think the Queen's Beast series will go after this is complete, and will it affect the price of the first in a good or a negative way. So go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys in the rebound.